This is Nitesh. Nitesh likes to spend money, but he also likes to save money. Nitesh has a marginal propensity to consume, which is 80%. This means that whatever money Nitesh has, he will always spend 80% of it. But wait, Nitesh doesn't spend all 100% of it, does he? No, Nitesh saves the rest. He has a marginal propensity to save 20% of it. Let's say there's a company in Nitesh's town that makes cute jackets. In Nitesh's town, the town population owns that company because they fund it. Let's say that company has an increase in investment of about $100. That $100 also means an increase in income of $100 for those people that own the company, the people in Nitesh's town. That means Nitesh gets an increase in his income of $100. Look at the excitement on Nitesh's face. Nitesh has money to spend now, maybe on a cute jacket. Nitesh spends $80 on a cute jacket, which is 80% of his original $100. In other words, Nitesh's MPC, or marginal propensity to consume, is 0.8. But what does Nitesh do with the other $20? He saves it, of course, because he has an MPS of 0.2. You save that money, Nitesh. The $80 that Nitesh spends finds its way back into the economy. It actually goes back to that company that made those cute jackets. Nitesh's investment in jackets becomes an increase in income for that company because they have created a way to gain money. And with this money, that company can make more cute jackets. Remember that the company is owned by people in the town Nitesh lives in? The $80 that Nitesh spent went to the company for making more jackets. But it also went to the people who own the company that makes the cute jackets. Those people receive an increase in income of $80, and Nitesh is one of those people. Again, Nitesh is happy because he now has $80 to spend. But don't forget, Nitesh only spends 80% of it and saves another 20% of it. The 80% that he spends, which is $64, goes towards another cute jacket. That means the $64 that he spent goes back into the economy, and at the same time, 20%, or the other $16, is what Nitesh saves for another day. The $64 Nitesh uses to pay for the jacket goes back to that company towards making even more jackets. But because the company is owned by the townspeople, the $64 just becomes an increase in income for those people, including Nitesh. And the cycle continues as Nitesh receives an increase in income of $64. He spends 80% of the money, which is $51.20. And this money goes back into the economy. Meanwhile, the 20% that remains, which is $12.80, is what Nitesh saves. This is what we call the multiplier effect, where an initial amount of money that is a rise in investment somewhere in the economy circulates. As one person, like Nitesh, spends, his spending becomes income for others, like for the people at the jacket company. The jacket company's spending becomes income for the townspeople and Nitesh. This is called the multiplier effect, because the initial increase in investment becomes multiplied more and more, and this amount is eventually deduced to a very small amount. The formula for the multiplier is 1 divided by the marginal propensity to save, or 1 over MPS. It is also 1 over 1 minus the MPC, or the marginal propensity to consume. If you notice, Nitesh's marginal propensity to always save 20% caused the money that went back into the economy, the money Nitesh spent on cute jackets, to decrease. And so less and less money went back into the economy for each subsequent transaction. We notice the smaller the MPS, the larger the multiplier. And so you ask, what's so great about the multiplier effect? Well, notice that the multiplier in this case is 1 divided by 0.2, or 1/5. The multiplier turns out to be 5, which is the reciprocal of 1/5, the reciprocal of the marginal propensity to save. And if you're really keen with math, then you'll notice that the smaller the MPS, the larger the multiplier will be. So what if the multiplier is big? Or what if it made something else even bigger? The multiplier is important in determining the change in our GDP. We multiply the multiplier to the change in autonomous spending to get the change in real GDP. For example, if autonomous spending were to increase permanently by $100 in Nitesh's town, then real GDP would increase by 5 times 100 or $500. The multiplier does something really neat. It may seem like Natesh's changes in spending and saving were nothing major, but imagine millions of people doing the exact same thing. This has the potential to change real GDP drastically.